Young Sheldon, the heartwarming prequel to the iconic sitcom The Big Bang Theory, captured the hearts of viewers for nearly a decade with its endearing portrayal of the Cooper family. However, the news that the beloved series would bid farewell after its seventh season came as an unexpected surprise, even for cast member Annie Potts, who brought the character of Connie Tucker to life. Despite the countless memes circulating on X, formerly Twitter, about Sheldon Cooper's, portrayed by Ian Armitage and Jim Parsons, end of life as he embarks on his journey at the California Institute of Technology, Caltech, young Sheldon had carved a special place in the hearts of its audience. Beyond the child genius's ironically adorable fixation on alternate universes and Star Trek in the early seasons, the Cooper family's authentic depiction of a household in the American South resonated deeply with viewers. The two-part series finale, titled Funeral and Memoir, revisited the very essence that endeared the Coopers to fans, while simultaneously grappling with a profound loss. In this emotional conclusion, Sheldon, Missy, Reagan Revord, Georgie, Montana Jordan, Mary, Zoe Perry, and Connie prepare for the funeral of George Cooper, Lance Barber, whose sudden death from a heart attack was revealed in the previous episode. Now the family must navigate the intricate process of picking up the pieces and reconfiguring their lives in the absence of their beloved patriarch. While the death of a beloved main character in a sitcom finale often leads to a depressing outcome, young Sheldon managed to strike a delicate balance, finding moments of levity amidst the tears that were undoubtedly shed. Showrunner Steve Holland took creative liberty in Season 7, retconning a substantial turning point in Sheldon's life: George's alleged affair with another woman. This affair, however, turned out to be a misunderstanding that Sheldon would never uncover. Despite this significant alteration to the established lore, George's death remained an immutable fact, etched in the canon of The Big Bang Theory, a decision that could not and should not be undone. How young Sheldon would handle such a dark event in its final stages became the ultimate test of its storytelling prowess. The final two episodes shone a spotlight on the diverse ways individuals cope with grief. Mary immersed herself in religion, Georgie stepped up to fill his father's shoes, and Missy lashed out in anger. Sheldon, however, displayed an unexpected emotional detachment, theorizing alternative universes where his final words to his father were more satisfying. Each character's response and coping mechanism aligned seamlessly with the meticulously crafted personalities that young Sheldon had developed over 7 seasons. The humor emerged in unexpected moments as outsiders stumbled through their condolences or misunderstood their place within the Cooper household. When Coach Wilkins, Doc Farrow, sobbed in Mary's arms, declaring that George was not just his white best friend, but his true best friend, there was a collective sigh of relief that the finale would not be a relentless dark cloud. In true sitcom fashion, Connie delivered a tasteless yet wholesome eulogy, poking fun at George's love for brisket and beer. The eulogy provided the perfect opportunity for ironic laughter, and young Sheldon executed it flawlessly. In one of Sheldon's hypothetical alternate universes, perhaps the death of George jump-started a version of young Sheldon with a separate premise altogether. Although the series concluded where it needed to, the finale hinted at the vast potential for further storytelling by continuing the narrative without George's presence. For instance, a rising conflict emerged between Mary and the twins as she insisted they get baptized, a demand that clashed with the atheist Sheldon and the defiant Missy's beliefs. This difference of opinion delivered a poignant commentary on the role of religion in the grieving process. For some, like Mary, religion served as a comforting safety blanket, while for others, like Sheldon and Missy, thoughts and prayers were mere empty words. Among the shows currently airing, it is both strange and pleasantly surprising that young Sheldon offered one of the most profound representations of religion in Southern American society. Ever since Season 6, young Sheldon ironically pushed its titular character into the background, allowing other members of the Cooper family to take center stage. Georgie and Mandy's, Emily Osment, age-inappropriate relationship as they started their own family was just one of many storylines that proved more captivating than Sheldon's struggles with his social life in college. However, with the return of Jim Parsons and Mayim Bialik as the middle-aged Sheldon and his wife, Amy Farrah Fowler, young Sheldon reminded viewers why the series bore the name of the socially awkward genius. The finale frequently cut forward to Sheldon and Amy as he penned his memoir, while she struggled to prepare him for his son's hockey game. After the third or fourth transition back to the older characters, a sense of annoyance crept in, as if the return of the Big Bang Theory actors was merely a nostalgic ploy. However, this slow-burn approach paid off as the past and future narratives converged, delivering a poignant lesson on parental sacrifice. Just as his parents had done for him, Sheldon must now set aside his own beliefs to raise his children with unconditional love. Amusingly, Sheldon had already made a sacrifice for Mary when he agreed to be baptized. The finale built towards Sheldon's realization that, despite their differences, he would have never achieved success without the unwavering support of Mary and George. While Sheldon lived with the regret of never repaying his father, he still had the opportunity to repay his mother by granting her religious contentment. Even if Sheldon faced many more years of egotistical righteousness, it was gratifying to witness a moment of growth as he prioritized the well-being of others in honor of his parents. In recent times, it has become a somewhat irritating practice for shows aiming to expand their universe to utilize their finales as a setup for future spin-offs, often at the expense of a solid conclusion. In light of this trend, there was a resounding concern that young Sheldon's finale would be overwhelmed by setups for the upcoming Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. The newlyweds had already occupied a significant portion of the 7th season, with storylines revolving around in-law quarrels and secret baby baptisms. While Georgie and Mandy still played a role in the finale, thankfully, their presence was kept to a minimum, allowing the focus to remain on Sheldon and the other supporting characters. Any hint of a spin-off was absent from either of the finale's 2 episodes, preserving the allure and anticipation for what's to come in the fall of 2024. That being said, Georgie's growth since the first season was well-earned. He matured from a delusional teenager fantasizing about celebrity crushes into a man who not only stepped up within his own household, but also filled the void left by his father's absence. Montana Jordan has always exuded self-assurance in his portrayal of Georgie, and the finale served as a testament to his ability to co-lead a series alongside the talented Emily Osment. All the child actors of young Sheldon in general blossomed into seasoned performers, promising great things beyond the confines of the CBS comedy. Ian Armitage already boasts an impressive resume with Young Sheldon and Big Little Lies, while Reagan Revord's emotional diversity in the finale guarantees her numerous future roles. The revelation that the series was, in fact, Sheldon's memoir added a nice touch, affirming that the titular character was not an entirely reliable narrator. When Sheldon arrived at Caltech in the final scene, alone and carrying an oversized briefcase, he uttered to a stranger, "I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be." It was a rare instance where a main character ending up alone assured hope for his future, while simultaneously appreciating the past that had brought him to this point. Live long and prosper, young Sheldon.